Hey everyone, welcome to today's Bitcoin price analysis. And I've had some questions from some people asking me if I should be shorting this trend. So last time I said that it looks like it's going to break out soon, which I still believe it will, as it's starting to consolidate here. So it could break out or break down. Which way is it going to go? And to think critically about it, we got to look at it from both ways, right? If it goes down, why is it going to go down? If it goes up, why is it going to go up? Okay. So first off, this is definitely a continuing uptrend, right? So you have a high, a low, and then a high. Although this higher high is slightly lower than the previous high, which hasn't tested yet, hasn't broke out yet, right? And we want to keep in mind that this red line that I've drawn, as I showed last time, comes from the high point in 2013, the highest point ever in the price of Bitcoin. And if you line it up with the high that we just saw a couple weeks ago, then it looks like it's about to break. So if it were going to reverse direction, it would happen here, right now. And then why else would it reverse direction if we use our Fibonacci retracements, starting from here, and pulling to the top? Well, it has broken through, so that's consolidated. So that's not going to be okay. But if you look at the MACD and RSI, so I use, if you look at the MACD, on the weekly, it looks like we haven't quite started to get this kind of filled green bar, which suggests a reversal point. It's still an open bar, which goes higher, but if you look on the 3-day, we get our first filled bar, which means it looks like it's going to turn. Here it's already turned, and if we go to the smaller time frames, it's already kind of going in a downtrend, going red. Okay, looking at the slope going down, looking red. Okay, so MACD looks like it's kind of turning over. If we look at the RSI on the weekly, it is definitely overbought. On the 3-day, also above the 70, looks overbought. The 1-day also overbought, and then as you get to lower and lower time frames, 12-hour overbought, then we start seeing a decline at the 6-hour, 4-hour, and so on. So there are a couple cases to be made that it might break down and consolidate. After this consolidation, this is pretty much finished. I expect a big move very soon. And it could break down and go to maybe if we do the Fibonacci from here, this has not hit the 0.5. I think that's what I meant to do, right? If you go from here or even here, right, the 0.5 retracement has not been hit since hitting this peak here. Right? If we do this one, if we pull it from here, then it just hits, but it still has not done it from here, still has not done it from here. So that's a case for it to go down. At the same time, we can see that these highs have been getting lower. Lower, here's a high, lower high, lower high, lower high. If we zoom in 30 to the 30-minute, the highs have been getting lower and lower. Okay, so again, another case that looks like we might be, well, that's part of the consolidation. But the point is, if it fails to make a new high, if it can't break out of this, then it will dump down pretty hard. Because you've got all this buying pressure, right? People just buying, buying into the selling, buying up, right? Look at these long tails, buying up, buying up, buying up. They need to take profit. They need to take profit sometime. And the selling pressure, well, just being bought up, they need to take profit. And if it doesn't break out, and they all kind of dump at the same time, because they see, wait a sec, it's not going out, then we'll see a big dip down. However, what we have not seen yet is that the support has not been broken, as you can see, right? So yesterday I said go long here, put your support kind of here. and it has not been broken. It drove up, double topped, tested, and then broke down, and then dumped. But when it dumped, although it dumped pretty hard, it did not break support from the previous, right? It didn't break this lower level, didn't break this. It made it, in fact, it made a new support. Came back up, lower high, dumped down again, right? So, I mean, you can kind of say this is maybe a downward flag a little bit from here, but, I mean, this tested. I suspect that it's going to retest again, and I'm waiting for it to retest again. I think it should. In fact, this would be a great time to buy. Go long. Go long here for sure, right? Because then you can stop loss here. If you want to be dangerous, you can keep your stop loss here. And our target, if we test the high, it's the 1.72 ratio, not too bad. Okay, and that's being dangerous with your stop loss. All right, even if our target is to break out, even the double top there, this 1.69 is not bad. So if you really want to be safe, okay, put your stop loss at the previous low. So you have this very thin risk area. And if it does break down, then okay, yeah, maybe we're going to go down. As it is kind of a reversal point right now. If it was going to happen, it would happen now, right? A, B, C, but this D, see, this didn't give us a new low. That's the key. There's no new low. The support hasn't been broken. If you've been managing your stop loss, you would have been moving them consistently up. Okay, this is a good chance to go long. I'm sticking with my long. I'm not going to say it couldn't go down, but this is a good risk-reward ratio, because if it goes up, man, who knows? If it goes here, that's a great one, right? That's going to be pretty high. Okay, at the 31.20, well, it's not too bad. But we're looking to extend beyond that, right? The fundamentals are solid. Again, just watch for this support. If it breaks support, then yeah, go down, go low, right? But if this support maintains, if it can stay above this level, stay above the 3,000, definitely. Looks like we're going to have good times. Okay, so I'm staying by my previous call yesterday. Go long, make sure you have your stop loss, and let's test, if not, and look for that breakout. All right, good luck.